Yo boys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel once again today where we are going to be playing a... Yo boys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel once again today. We joined this game a little bit late, but we are here to play with 3.0 Goblin Drill Cycle, boys. A deck that is insanely good right now and that has multiple different areas, opportunities to win. It is such a strong deck, and it's a deck that if you're looking for a deck to climb with this season, I would strongly recommend you check out. We do have a lot of high points in this deck. You know, some of the main ones obviously being our Goblin Drill. Goblin Drill is a very strong win condition at the minute. We then also have got to combine this with the fact that we have the Princess in here, so we can get that chip damage, as well as not even have to cross the bridge to deal with some cards, you know, with Dagger Duchess being so rampant right now. Not even having to cross the bridge to deal with it, get damage off is a big plus. We then also have our poison for them late game spell cycles. You know, whenever this push comes to shove, you got to do what you got to do, boys. And if sometimes you have to cycle the spells, and that's just the way it is. We then also have, of course, with the Little Prince comes the 3-card cycle, which, I mean, in the end game, whenever it comes down to that battle of spell cycling, the 3-card cycle will do you so well. Now, I meant to actually go for my ability there. I kind of panicked a little bit because the Dark Prince was coming at me very quickly. I was stressed. But, you know, we do have lots of areas for winning in this deck. There's lots of different win conditions, possibilities for winning. So, if you do use this deck, or if you have tried this deck before, or you go on to use it from this video, boys, do be sure to let me know how it plays for you, how you find it. And, you know, I find it quite a strong deck, but maybe some of you guys might know a better version. Maybe some of you guys don't really like Goblin Drill. Let me know, because Goblin Drill right now is one of the better win conditions. I'm sure a lot of you would agree. Just with the cycle ability and just kind of being able to go straight on the towers, it's always going to have that kind of thing that the miner has, and cards like where you can just get tower damage without even having to walk to the tower. It just happens. So it is a little bit, you know, it is a little bit cheesy, but it works. And if it works, if it's not broken, don't fix it, you know what I mean? I'm actually going to go for my knight here up the left, try and make him panic. We're going to drill as well. I want to pull out all his little spells so that we can just go for the Evo Skellies on top of this P.E.K.K.A. I'll make our life a little bit easier. And if we go for it right about now, yeah, let's see what we can do here. We're going to go for the log on the left. We want to keep that Valk away from our Skellies so the Skeletons don't get pulled in and don't die. And then we'll go for the Little Prince here on the right, just behind the poison, so the poison doesn't take us out. We'll then go for our Princess at the bridge. We're going to hit the ability nice and early in case he goes or something. He's going to go for his log, so we can now drill, and then we can hopefully get a good bit of damage here. This guy is playing Cannoneer, which is interesting. You know, you don't see many Cannoneers anymore, so it's always nice to see something different than Dagger Duchess. Now, I actually recently only got my Dagger Duchess up to level 13, and I'm finally like, yeah, it's an acceptable level where we can start to play it. You know, up until whenever it's level 12, it's a little bit like, oh, I don't know if it's good enough. But I think once you hit that level 13 level, it does start to become a bit better than the Princess Tower, even at level 15, which I think is just insane. But you know, that's the way it is. And I tell you what, I will be very mad if come tomorrow. So this obviously this being filmed on Sunday, which the day before it'll go live. But tomorrow there's new balance changes coming out, and I believe the Dagger Duchess is getting a nerf. And if I just spent all my wild cards on this for it to get dumpstered, I will be very annoyed, to say the least. So hopefully it's not too bad. But I mean, then I actually think I would rather it be bad than have to deal with this for another season, because it's just everywhere. It's no fun. You know, all the Princess Towers should have their own kind of quirk and their own kind of the thing that makes them good, whereas right now there's one that's good and the other two are just kind of obsolete. You know, they're better in very certain situations, I guess, but for the most part they're just not able to keep up. But I mean, that's the way it is, I guess. So let's go for a knight here in the center. Now we're going to go for the Tesla. I'm going to go Princess over here on the right, try and pull out his logs. We need that log out right now, because I want to go for my Evo Skellies really badly. Let's go in for the Goblin Drill here. He's going to go for the log, and we're not going to take too much damage. We can go for our poison here. This is just becoming a game of poison cycling for both of us, to be honest. We'll go Princess here at the bridge. We'll hit the log, and then we're going to go for our Little Prince ability here nice and early. Hopefully that'll takes out one archer, which is more better than nothing. And then we just go for another poison here, and that will be it for game number 1, boys. Quite an intense game to start off with, to be honest, but we'll keep the pressure going and we'll hop straight into the next game. And yes guys, we are back for game number 2 against Valentino here from the ARG team clan, and we're gonna go for our skeletons in the back. You know, going skeletons in the back is always going to be kind of a bit of a easy play to start off with. It kind of cycles you round to your next your evolution a little bit quicker, gets you going, and things like that are gonna make your life a little bit easier in the late game. Now we're gonna go Princess here opposite lane. He's gonna go for the Expo, so we're gonna have to log that. I don't want to take too much damage to it, and that's quite a lot of damage. Okay. So, but whenever you have the level 13 tower, because I'm so used to using Princess Tower all the time, I'm so used to having like so much health on my towers. Obviously, the level 15 Princess, what, like 4,400 or something insane like that. So whenever you come up against decks like the, whenever you start using like things like this and start seeing the what's it called? Start seeing like you take 1,000 damage, you're already at 2,200. It comes kind of insane, but that's just the way it is, I guess. Now I'm actually gonna go for my little Prince ability here, get it in nice and early, and we're probably gonna take a good bit of damage here, I think, to this Expo again. Maybe not. No, we definitely will. We definitely will. This Expo is causing us some serious issues. Half our tower's gone already, and the game has barely just begun. We need to be a bit more proactive dealing with these Expos. It's becoming a little bit difficult. Oh, I'm only now noticing this guy's not even at 9k. Maybe it won't be the worst thing if we lose this. I feel a bit bad, you know what I mean? But I gave so many people the free win in my time. I'm trying to film a video here, you know. We can't be giving away free wins every game. So let's go in. We're gonna wait. We're gonna go in for the knight here, and let's just go for our. We'll go for Tesla now. We're gonna go for the Evo Skellies in behind then, and let's go for our Goblin drill onto the tower here, and hopefully we can get onto the tower real quick and clean this game up right here, right now. He's got too aggressive going for his Expos, and it's cost him big time. Let's go opposite lane with the princesses. He's going to go in for the Evo Tesla, which will kind of save him a little bit. Takes out all my Skellies, which is kind of unfortunate. But let's go little prince here, and now he's kind of at a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to this left lane, because he's all his damage at the left, but that's the same place we have our tower damage. Now we can just place things directly onto his Expo, which is always going to be nice for us, boys. Now let's go for Skellies here. I go in with the ability a little bit late, which isn't ideal. We can hit the log just to make sure we take that out, and what we can do is then go for our Expo or Tesla, kind of predicting the Expo. I should have just committed. I should have went with what I thought and went for it on the spot. I feel so bad not giving this guy the win, but I give so many wins. Please don't unsubscribe or think down of me for this. You know, I gave a lot of wins in my time. I feel really, really bad, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do, boys, and the win was mine for this one. So anyways, GG to our opponent here. I hope you get to your 9k very, very soon. And yes, guys, we are back for the third and final game after I feel really, really bad for that last one. I don't know why, you know, this is a game, but I feel so guilty. I feel like I really should have given the win, but, you know, I give away wins all the time whenever there are people who are near 9,000 trophies. I don't know, boys. I just didn't. I don't know why. I feel really, really bad about it. But it is what it is. Here, we got to move on. And we are coming into the third game here against Mr. Spring, who's playing some kind of minor deck, which is not going to be the best, most fun for us. But hopefully we can pull it off. You know, we're pretty much playing. It's not a minor deck, but it's close enough. So he's going to have the level 15 Dagger Duchess, which will just kind of make our life a little bit more difficult as it is. You know, playing his level 15 Dagger Duchess, especially whenever I've got the level 13 one, we have to do an extra, what's like 700 damage on him, so that kind of just makes things a little bit more difficult, but I'm sure we can still pull it off. I have faith in us, boys. So we're ready to go with the ability here any second. I will go with it now, and I'm actually going to go Princess down low. Thought I might have needed Princess King up them bats, but it really did nothing. So let's go for the drill here, actually. I don't think he will be able to get onto our Princess. Princess should, that's a really, really questionable log. Really did not need to do that. He could have waited 2 seconds, it would have killed it. Let's go for the poison. Just take out all that. Make sure that little prince is falling. You know, we never want to keep the little prince alive for longer than we have to. We do have our skeletons in hand if he does decide to go for the ability, but he won't. He's going to let it die, and that's probably the smart move to make there. So let's go for our knight here. We'll go for the skeletons on top of the miner. Skeleton should get some good damage off. Take that out, and then we'll just go for the princess, clean up these bats, because the Dagger Duchess is on low health. It'll just, or not low health, low shots, it will just, the bats will do so much unnecessary damage to me that I just don't want to be dealing with. And unfortunately, because he's Dagger Duchess, my Skellies just get absolutely decimated. So let's go for the Dagger Duchess. I don't know why we went for it so far down low. It's just going to make it longer before it gets onto the mortar and takes it out. So we'll wait, and we're going to actually go for the ability as soon as it's on the bridge. Actually, we won't. We're going to go for the poison here. I don't actually need to go for the ability at all. And then we can go for we'll go for the knight here. we'll go for the skeletons onto the miner, and we'll go for the Tesla here just to kind of get everything down. These bats are going to do a lot of damage to us, and I kind of want to get rid of that. Okay, we need to go for the little prince. I kind of wanted to get rid of that miner as soon as we possibly could. We'll go for the poison here, just kind of get some chip damage, take out this mortar. It's just going to make our lives a little bit easier if we take it out. Then we'll go for the princess at the bridge. He's going to catch it. That's really not ideal for us. This guy's being quite toxic with us, but you know, I'm sure we can pull this back. And we don't deal with the toxic people around here, boys. So let's hopefully see if we can get some good damage going here. I think we can. Let's go for the poison, and then we're going to hit the ability right about now before we cross the bridge and have the guardian start for the extra bit of tanking. We're going to go for the log here. Probably didn't need the log, to be honest, but oh, that's a bad one from me once again. Isn't that just fantastic, boys? Let's go for the poison here as well. This is going to go quite a bit of damage to us, I think, which isn't going to be the most ideal thing. But let's actually go for the skellies here. Skellies can do a good bit of damage, clean us up, kind of redeem us a little bit, make things a little bit easier for us, but that is going to be GG for game number 3. Unfortunately, we couldn't pull it back, but it is what it is. Anyways, yes guys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video, and unfortunately we did lose that last game. You know, probably some bits we could have played better. I kind of just panicked, and you know, we got us into a bad cycle and we just couldn't really quite get out of that. But nonetheless, as you've seen, deck is so strong. You have such good like win conditions in it, such good like cycle. It's really fast. So I mean, if you guys do use this deck, let me know how it goes for you. And other than that, if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button. And I will see you all in the next one, boys. Peace out.